obviously you're a Cung Le fan wearing the gear. What do you think his chances are? Because he was really dominating Scott the first time out, but you know, all it takes is a minute to win a fight and one punch, and there you go.
Well, you know, and that's what they talk about, that you always got to be ready. Whenever the guy is up, if he's not knocked out, he's very dangerous, and you saw it in the last fight. But you know, I'm a big Cung Le fan. I've been a big fan of his. I've had the opportunity to work out with him. You know, we're sort of like part of the same gym a little bit, and Javier is his trainer, and you know, I think it's going to be a very exciting fight. And you know, one thing that I'm proud of, because I've seen some fighters get beat, and all of a sudden they start talking about someone else instead of saying, hey, I got to go beat the guy that beat me. Cung Le at that time said, I'm dropping everything that I was intending to do. I'm coming back and fight again. And you know, I was happy to see that, and I tell you what, that shows that he's a champion. And I tell you what, I'm excited for that fight more than anything, because I think Scott Smith is a very, very tough guy. I don't think he's been knocked out before. So I say this may be the first time. So I think Cung is ready to go.
Well, I always joke about Scott Smith is that I don't count him out of a fight until he's in the locker room, you know, or on his way home. I think then the fight is completely over with him.
And I think people have seen that over and over with Scott Smith, that this guy here, he's going to be in the fight. He's in the fight, and I think he's a prime example that when the coaches said keep those hands up, you know, you got to. This guy's still dangerous. Scott Smith has proven it time and time again, and that's what happened to Cung, and that's what has happened to a lot of his opponents. So I think this time Cung going to have to try to take him out, because if you leave him around, I don't care if it's just a few seconds left in the third round, this guy's going to take you out, and he's that type of an athlete. And I tell you, that's the reason I think it's going to be a good fight, because Scott Smith is a great, great athlete, a great fighter, and Cung is a great fighter. So this is going to be a great card.
Also training out of AKA is Josh Thomson. Do you see him around? Do you kick the punk around and show him a few things?
I tell you, Josh is like my buddy. Yeah. You know, so what's so strange about it, Josh has helped me out so much at the camp. And what was strange, when I first walked into the gym, I think he submitted me in an armbar. You know, the little guy, you know, like we're out there grappling, all of a sudden I'm in an armbar, and he probably got me in it. And since
welcome to Humbletown.
That's it. It's like I had to drop all my pride at that time. But I said that's what makes me love this gym here, because everybody at this gym fights. Everybody at this gym want to help you. They work together. They're teammates, and there's a lot of champions at this gym. There's a lot of to-be champions there, and that's the reason I like it. Hi, this is Herschel Walker, NFL football player and now MMA fighter. Hey, you're watching MMA Heat.